roast leg of lamb is not only a tasty meal, it's also a very easy one to cook. Today when you're buying your legs of lamb, you can buy them in many different ways. This one here is a carvery leg. The bone has been taken out of the centre and it's been re-rolled. Once it's cooked, all you have to do is carve it in lovely even slices. The shank is left in to give you a bone to hold on to while you're carving. This one is a traditional leg of lamb and it's ideal when you're having a dinner party for say 8 to 10 people. And this one is called a shortcut leg of lamb. It has had this section removed, which is called the rump, and it's ideal for a family of 4 to 6. Whichever one you choose, make sure you look out for the Quality Mark logo. It is your guarantee of lean, tender meat. For my honey glazed lamb, I'm just going to make a few cuts on top of the lamb with a sharp knife, and it will help the glaze work its way through into the meat while it's slow roasting to perfection in the oven. Place the lamb into a roasting dish and pour in 1.5 cups of white wine. If you don't have white wine, you could use stock or water. For my honey glaze, you need 1/4 cup of honey. It can be runny honey or creamed honey. Some chopped rosemary, you can use fresh, that's 2 tablespoons, or dried, you need about 2 teaspoons. And some lemon and pepper seasoning. I know it's really popular and it goes beautifully with lamb. You need 2 tablespoons of that too, and of course, a little garlic. Just some minced garlic, 1 to 2 teaspoons would be lovely. Just stir that all together. Once it's mixed, we can spread it over the lamb. I'm going to slow roast the lamb, so I'm going to cook it at 160 degrees for about 2–2.5 hours. And it will be meltingly tender. If the glaze begins to brown too much when it's in the oven, just put a piece of foil on top of it, okay? It smells and looks fantastic. Yum. Now what's really important is that we now let the roast rest. And a rule of thumb is 5 minutes per 500 grams. So we're going to transfer it to a platter. To make the jus or gravy, add 1.5 cups of light stock into the pan and stir well to release all the sediment that is around the side and the base of the pan, because that's got lots of flavour in it. Bring it to the boil and then thicken with a little corn flour. And I've just mixed the corn flour to a paste with some water. Bring that to the boil and let it simmer for about a minute and it's ready. Serve the lamb with your favourite seasonal vegetables and don't forget that gorgeous gravy. Enjoy. Some super tips for your slow roasted honey glazed leg of lamb. For the best results, remove the leg of lamb from the refrigerator 30 to 40 minutes prior to cooking. For a juicy tender roast, always allow the roast to rest after cooking. Rule of thumb is about 5 minutes per 500 grams. And when carving, try always to carve across the grain into lovely thin slices. It will be far more tender to eat.